Hi guys! We are in the mountains. We are in tropical Queensland, and this kind of area is like this a lot of the time. So there's signs everywhere. Make sure you put your headlights on and all the rest of it. And this is Misty Mountains area, and yeah, it's a mixture of rain and cloud, isn't it?
Yeah, we're well up in the clouds.
Yes. Quite a steep road to climb up here.
Pretty much reminds me of an English summer.
Yeah.
I mean, I've driven roads in the UK like this in the summer. You know, t-shirt, shorts, fog, rain, headlights on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're off through a change of plans yet again.
Yet again.
We'll explain all a bit later.
We will, but for the time being, we booked ourselves into an Airbnb for Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, 4 nights, just to have a change from this weather, basically.
Yeah, being wet, not cold. Just
it gets
wet.
really humid, so humid.
Wet,
yeah.
Damp, and we've got to give the van a bit of TLC.
Yeah, the van needs some love, but it's not bad going. As you can see, the roads are quite clear. We haven't seen no signs of kangaroos and that, but there was just a sign for, I think they're possums.
No,
they're
they're tree kangaroos.
Oh, they're tree kangaroos. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Sorry, yes, they are tree kangaroos. So, you didn't know that, did you? But there's tree kangaroos. There's so many different wallabies and kangaroos here. It's like, what? And we've seen some really small ones as well. So cute. Hopefully, we can put some of that footage in for you. And I'm hoping up here there's no crocs. I don't think there's many crocs up here.
No, I don't suppose there would be any crocs. Having said that, I don't think there's a lot for swimming either. There is actually, there's a few waterfalls around. We're going to go and see some waterfalls.
Yes. Yes.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, once the weather brightens up. So, we will catch you later. Bye.
Bye. Hey, got to the top.
Woohoo!
Now we're going down, back through the mountains. Australia's tallest mountain is around here somewhere. It's 2,163 metres.
I thought it was 4,000.
No, it wasn't that.
2,000?
Yeah.
Good morning. We've been in the van now for 3 weeks, and on the whole it has been very good, and we are quite amazed at ourselves in this van. That's it, let's keep me in the sun. We are in tropical Queensland and it rains a lot up here. So, long story short, this is our van. It's smaller than the one we had in New Zealand, and when we got it, it came with batteries, and it's got a solar panel on the roof. And while we were just tidying it up and making it pretty, making it more efficient, Willow made it pretty, I made it more efficient, added some storage and stuff. We'll give you a tour of the van later on once we've done all of this. Everything seemed to be working fine. The batteries that were there and the solar panel seem to be keeping it up, no worries. And then because of time factors, we decided to, instead of going up the coast as our initial plan, we decided to dash north, as you know. and in those 5 days we took to Dash North, everything was fine, no problems at all. We got into Queensland and it was okay. The sun was shining, but we did notice that the batteries that were in there weren't quite keeping up with what we needed it for, especially if we wanted to use the laptop. No, it would just kill the battery straight away. I mean, I know the laptop takes a lot of power, but you know, they had a couple of hundred amp hours of batteries in there, and they should have kept it going for a couple of hours at least. But no, it killed it straight away. So we thought, and since then, it hasn't been sunny all the time. So we thought, oh, we'll get another solar panel, but we haven't got, because we left where we were staying, we haven't got any tools to set one up, put it on the roof or anything like that. So we decided to get, there we go. So this is a portable one. It's 280 watts, and it was the best wattage for dollar ratio that we could find. And it's great. It works really, really well when the sun's shining. But, and you knew there was going to be a but, obviously you have to set it up every time you stop. And if you're in a car park and you want to go shopping, you don't really want to leave these things sticking out your van or whatever. Like, who knows what they're going to do. So it was becoming a bit of a... And then the sun went in. It rained pretty much solid for 5 days on and off. So we basically ran out of power. So we were talking about it, and we said, right, let's go and find somewhere and we can fit that to the roof as a permanent installation. Then it's working all the time, we haven't got to worry about it, and it's in there. While we're at it, we might as well change the batteries as well. So we should have done this when we first got the van and done it all when we had all the access and all the tools and everything. But if everything's all right, why do you want to spend out $1,000 on batteries and solar panels and stuff if you don't have to? Hindsight, wonderful thing. So we find ourselves on a farm. There we go, that's the van. This is where we're staying, little hut. We're here for 4 days, so that should give me enough time to get up on the roof and put the panel on. I'll drop you in, I'll do the important bits, but you know, as I said before, there's loads of van build videos out there and they probably do it better than me. So, and then when we're all finished, hopefully, with our new batteries, with all the solar, we'll have approximately 180 watts of solar on the roof. And we've now got AGM batteries in there as opposed to the standard lead acid, so hopefully that we should be okay. Anyway, let's crack on. Because this is a portable panel, the solar controller and everything is already built into the panel. So I'm going to have to take this off. I'm going to have to put some brackets on here because there's no ability to put the brackets on here. And then somehow it weighs almost 20 kilos. Get it up on the roof and then secure it through to the roof. Oh yeah, we've had to buy a drill and everything as well. But it is what it is. So yeah, stick around and wish me luck. I've taken off all the fittings. That's the carry handle here and the snap fasteners here to hold it together, and also the stays, because it's van life, you never know. And I feel sure that the handle might come in useful as well. So all I've got to do now is, so when you buy a solar panel, it comes with a fixing kit. To get a fixing kit outside of a solar panel is quite difficult, and just 4 brackets without all the other bits and pieces was something like $30, and we're going to need probably, well, I'm going to use 10 on here. they're designed for roof trusses and stuff, so they're fairly strong. It's galvanised, it's not going to rot, it's not going to rust. So if I attach these like this, if I attach these like this, obviously you've got to leave an air gap. Got some Sikaflex, gunk it all in, and hopefully that should be good enough. So whenever I'm doing anything DIY stuff and that, I always manage to cut myself. Don't know why. It's usually it's just a nick or something. A bit impatient, not doing it right. Oh, something slips. You know how it goes. Look at this. So there's a graphic image coming up. Look at this. Yeah, me being trying to be a bit clever, a bit quick, and the bracket slipped. Oh well, there you go. Speaking of being a bit clumsy, you see occasionally you'll see me wearing glasses. They're just for reading and close-up stuff. And over the years, I suppose I might have had 3 or 4 pairs. You know, every time you go to the test, go for your eye test or whatever, they say, oh, you need. So yeah. And in the UK, reading glasses, you can go to your local chemist, and in the UK, reading glasses are £1 or £2. In Australia, however, they are $20 at least, $20 to $24. Some I've even seen some at $30. Anyway, my normal glasses broke. I don't treat my glasses. Yeah, okay. So I sat on them, and they're pretty tough, but there was one tough too many. So bite the bullet, go and get myself a pair of reading glasses. No props. Guess what? Yeah, you guessed it. Sat on them, and these were just bonk, they're gone. So hopefully these will last until the end of Australia, because I can't afford to get another pair. I'll have to get a bit of sticky tape on it. So, fitted the brackets, there you go. At the moment there's only one rivet in each one, just for positioning purposes, and then I'm going to use a Tek screw just to put it into the other hole, and that will hold it really, really tight. So we've got, you can see 2 on each side. I might, depending on how the situation is on the roof, put a 3rd one in the middle here. I've got enough of that, so no problems. So the next job now is to get up on the roof and see what's going on. And wire it up. So, having taken the better part of a day, spread over 2 days, I've managed to get the new batteries back in. Unfortunately, I don't know whether I left one of the big heavy battery connection leads at the place where we bought the batteries, or when he put the new terminal on it for me, it was just a little bit too short, so I couldn't put it back into the same configuration. As a result, all the other wires didn't quite fit either. So this has been very much, yeah, definitely in the backside. Pain in the arse. So, let's show you. This cupboard is where the batteries are. And this shelf is fixed. And when I say fixed, it is glued and screwed, and I can't find a way of getting it out. And it might be a case of destroying the whole cupboard. And can't do that. And you've got this water pipe that runs down here, and you've got the waste pipe which runs down here. So I managed to get all the wires back in, got it all connected up. It doesn't look pretty, but I'm hoping it's going to work, and hopefully now we can have some decent amount of power. All that's left to do is connect up the solar panel. Oh, and fit it to the roof, of course. So this is the lead that I've got to trace through. Going to run it up here and going to put it up through here somewhere. Not quite sure yet. I'm not a fan of drilling holes in the roof. but you know, needs must and all that. So, wish me luck, and I'll drop you in again when it's all done. That's it, all done. What was a portable solar panel is now permanently attached to the roof. There we go. Not bad. As I said before, getting brackets, the proper brackets for them outside of buying a panel is quite difficult and quite expensive. So I think this is as secure as it gets, and it's done quite well. All we've got to do now is put the van back together again. I must say a great big thank you to Kerry Ann and Michael, whose B&B we're staying at the moment. Couldn't have done it without them, or at least their facilities, and they lent me a step ladder and a tool to allow them to make a hole lick bigger because I didn't have the right size drill. Yeah, so they're on Airbnb. This is their Airbnb. Bit of a farm going on. They've got some cows. You can see there's some guinea fowl over there, some chickens, loads of wildlife. And if you go out through there, there's a walk down to a dam, which is what Australians call a pond. So yeah, we'll probably do that as we've got a spare day now. If you fancy their Airbnb, we'll stick a link in the description. It's a really nice place. It's well out of the way. You get your own hut. As you can see, there's plenty of parking. I will say the road is busy, but that's about the third car I've seen all day today. So yeah, and it's in the area where they've got lots of lakes and waterfalls and stuff like that. So it's good for a few days. Hello, here we go. What's this? Hello, fella. What do you reckon? And yeah, over there you can see there's the guinea fowl. Don't think they call them guinea fowl, yeah, but yeah. And there's loads of other stuff, just all the wild things and that. Thanks again, and catch you later. So we pulled the van out. And I'm happy to report that the solar panels are doing a grand job. We've now got more voltage in the batteries than we've had since we started, so there you go. New batteries, decent solar, job done. Among other jobs that we're doing, because we can, because we've got the time, because we've got the space.
Hello. 14.
14, wow, that's good, isn't it? Yeah. So, where were we? Yes, that's it. So, the fridge developed a bit of a smell. It was
can I just say, Kevin hasn't got a sense of smell, but even he was starting to smell it. And what did it smell like, Kev?
Well, poo, dead things. I don't know if you ever smelled a dead thing, but dead things smell a bit like that. But poo, to certainty, we couldn't work it out. We were looking it up, and it was saying mould and clean your fridge, and we cleaned the fridge. The fridge is clean. I cleaned the fridge and I cleaned the fridge. Yeah. It was coming from the back of the fridge, and it was worse when we hit the tropics. Yeah, as it got warmer, it got worse. Oh. So we were thinking, the motor's knackered, whatever, I have to get a new fridge, which is big dollar. And we were trying to think of alternatives, and it wasn't happening. Anyway, so we're here. Long story short, I thought, well, it's a normal compressor fridge, so it's got a drip tray. And I pulled out a drip tray.
After some nagging.
No.
Well, I did ask you a few times, and you did
but
you did say that before you couldn't get at it.
Yeah, I mean, I have struggled. I mean, I would, with what I had when we left Ballarat, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But since I got some extra bits, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a pig to put back in, but at least it'll be clean. Let's show you the drip tray.
Be prepared, people. Yeah. Those of a weak constitution, look away.
Yeah.
It is disgusting. I don't even know where to put it. So So we are going to give it a good scrub, good clean, and hopefully that will cure it. But there's a couple of, it looks like rusty marks behind the fridge. I think it's where the drip tray has overflowed at some stage, and I said to Kevin, even that smells, so we're going to give the back of the fridge a bit of a clean as well, which is a bit awkward with all the electrics and the compressor and stuff. I'd say it's quite an old fridge, but while it's out, if a job's worth doing.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Got plenty of time. Just looking at the bits in there.
Yeah.
I think they're dead flies. I'm not sure. But either way, it's disgusting. And we're going to clean it up.
Yeah.
Onward.
Onwards. See you later. 2 hours later. 5 minutes later. A good scrub. Look at it. Like new. You could eat your dinner off of it. Nah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, I thought maybe we might have to get a new one, but yeah, it was just come off pretty easy, to be honest with you. But then a bit of elbow grease.
So we'll let that dry out. And we'll clean up the back of the fridge and put it all back together again, switch it on, and hopefully everything's going to be running fine.
It will be. I have complete faith.
Yeah.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
I think second time's the charm, but in this case, third time's the charm. Of putting the fridge back, that's it, that's it.
Good morning. So, the van has been outside for 24 hours pretty much, and we left it out overnight. We left the fridge on and got up this morning, and firstly, no smell. Secondly, you won't be able to read that, but it's even higher now, but it was 12.5 volts with the fridge running overnight. As we said, no smell. Job done. Perfect.
It's winter, 26 degrees, just putting it out there. Oh gosh, I've been sweating like a pig, yeah. So, van's all packed. We've had a lovely 4 days here at the Airbnb. There's a bit of a view. It is a working farm. Another rental. That's the owner's house. Beautiful views. A bit of a working yard. Got my last bits of washing on the line, drying. And then we've got some beautiful views of the hills. So we've seen blue-winged kookaburra, small red wallabies. What else have we seen? We've seen falcons, honey eaters, herons, white ones, grey ones. There's been quite a bit of wildlife out there. You can see there's some termite mounds. That's your veranda. What have you. I'm going to go in this door. And this is the huge bathroom. You've got everything that you want, including washing machine, good sized shower, and obviously the loo. Coming into the open plan kitchen. Lots of storage, fridge freezer obviously. This pulls out into another bed, another door to go outside. Got a TV. It's all very comfortable, all very clean, and I told Kevin to fold that up a bit better, but yeah, comfortable bed. Oh, we slept like logs. Really nice, really nice. Been very comfortable here. Yeah, and for the 4 nights, it was the equivalent of £240, what I thought was very reasonable. Yeah, so quite sad to be leaving. Looking forward to going back in the van, obviously, but I could stay here for a bit longer. And if we come back to this part of Queensland, I would probably rent this for a month or 2, because we just loved it. We just really loved it. Anyway, thank you to the owners who were very helpful, very friendly. Honestly, I cannot keep going over how friendly the Australians are. to us. So yeah, proper happy. So we'll see you again soon. Take care, guys.